Hey guys, thanks for joining me. In this video, we're going to look at just what a difference 15 days makes in your garden. I'm just looking at it over here. It's just bursting with growth. I did a walkthrough. I did a video on a walkthrough on June 1st, and then I did another one on June 15th. Now I know that a lot of you guys are just getting your gardens in now. A lot of you guys have just gotten your gardens in the last week or two. It's so difficult, even for me, when you plant your garden and you're just eagerly and anxiously waiting for your cucumbers to come in and your strawberries, and you can just taste it. You just know how good it's going to be because you want that success, right? And so I know how disheartening it can be. I know how disappointing it can be when we go out day after day after day and we don't see any growth. We don't see any change day after day after day. When you first plant your plants, they do go through this transplant shock. If you've started your plants indoors and you've transplanted them outdoors, it could be the transplant shock. It takes me like some of the plants that I planted in here for like the first week to 2 weeks, they don't do anything. They just kind of are there, just getting established. And during that time, and for some plants it can be a couple days, for some plants it can be a couple of weeks, but they're just getting established. Once they get established, they just take off. Like if you've given them everything that they need, once they get established, they just shoot up. They just take off. And so I just wanted to give you guys some encouragement, because that time, those few weeks where you've just planted your seeds, where you've just put your plants out and you're not seeing much of a change and stuff, it's not you. My cucumbers, the one row that I planted, 2 of the plants came up, and then the other 2 did not. And so I was like, I don't know what to do right now. It was a little bit late to get them started again. I know they're still fairly small plants, however, it was a bit late to start from seed again. And so I ended up buying a plant and then just planting it in that empty space, right? Well, yesterday it came up. It's been 3 weeks, maybe 4, since I planted those seeds. The other 2 cucumbers have come up. They've got like a few sets of true leaves, but this one didn't, and I can't explain why. It's right next to the other ones, same soil, same conditions, same everything. I don't know. So these sorts of things happen to all of us as gardeners, and I just want to give you guys some encouragement. Don't give up on your gardens. If it's early in the season and you're not seeing as much growth as I'm seeing, it's not you. It's the plants. It could be the seasons. It could be any number of factors. But as long as you're giving them what they need in the soil, you're planting them at the right time of the year, they will grow. They will. So I encourage you to take pictures of your garden now, and then take pictures of your garden in like 2 weeks. You'll see a difference. You really will. Just like when your kids are young, and you see them every day and they're growing, they're growing, but it's so slow that you don't really notice it day by day. It's the same thing with your garden. So just take a few pictures and just know that you're most likely not doing anything wrong. And so yeah, I hope you enjoyed the 2 clips. One was from June 1st. The first one I'll show is from June 1st, and then the second one is from June 15th. So just 15 days. What a difference 15 days can make. Hey. In this second part, you'll see a little bit of damage on my tomato plants. I think I know what it is. It's those roly-polies, those little itty-bitty bugs that have like, they roll up into a little ball. Pretty sure that's what it is. I'll show you at the end what I've done to hopefully fix it. And I've only done that like 2 days ago, so I'm going to continue to monitor it and see if that fixed it. I'm not sure. I did also see a mouse in there, but I don't think mice I don't think mice chew the bottom of the tomato plants like this. I think it's roly-polies. I think it's those little bugs. So I'll show you at the end what I did to try and resolve it. We'll see if it works. I'll give it a little bit of time. I've lost 2 tomato plants to this, and so we'll give it a little bit of time and we'll see if it worked. Hopefully it did. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. I want all the tomatoes, all of them. I just finished editing and I realized I did not sign off. So give us a thumbs up, a like. So please consider subscribing to this channel if you like this sort of content. And if you want to see what happens, we do have a bit of a storm coming, and it's supposed to get to like close to freezing weather again. This is crazy. It's like end of June. But so if you want to see what happened to the garden after and how I'm going to try to protect it from the frost or possible frost, also possible snow, let me know, or just, you know, subscribe, and then you'll get notified when that one comes out. So so yeah, in the meantime, have a great day, have a great week, and I will see you on the next one.